shotgun.
Yeah, so I'll let Tolos get his shot in because he was on edge, and then
Originally, Tolos is
threat.
Yeah, Tolos is just threatening. Like, okay, that's enough. He cocks the shotgun. Okay, that's enough. There's no reason for weapons to have been drawn here. I need you to back the hell up, or I'm gonna make this everybody's problem.
Oh, she gave me lethal damage. That counts as a conspiracy giving me lethal damage. Prize experiment procs.
what the? Oh, shit, hold on.
Words.
Hold
Let me open Deviant. I don't remember what that does.
This is one thing that I have. To stop them from doing this kind of shit.
What page is that on? Is it a...
It's a merit.
Okay, I see it. 103. The conspiracy suffers a point of bash and damage to its association. Okay. I will write this down. But, yeah, no, Dorothy doesn't even turn around, and the other two people that are with her also sort of draw handguns, and they're like, look, I don't think you really understand what exactly you stumbled across here. This doesn't have to be your problem, but this is ours.
Unfortunately, you have made it my problem. Think about it from my point of view, real quick. You just drew your weapon on a defenseless civilian. Now, I may not be in my world. This may not be my world, but we do have a very strict rule. You do not harm civilians. I am sworn to uphold that oath.
Last I checked, when you attack someone, as pitiful as it may be, you're no longer innocent.
She's still civilian. I never said anything about innocent. I said civilian.
She kind of looks down at her garments, which admittedly are not exactly military, and do I look any more civilian to you? I don't think I'm exactly bound by rules of engagement.
I kind of look over at Stahl and I give him a nod at this point.
Alright.
Torch the world!
That was some plan, boss. And then I think I might use shock, which I'll try to, like, yeah. Does it attack allies too?
It's fine if it does. I don't care.
Okay, well, I'll use it then. So I make a shock attack within Azoth times yards to everyone in the area. So that's 2 yards.
So I'm gonna say that Rose and Cherry are probably not in that, because Rose is probably standing back and Cherry is probably like on the ground crawling backwards.
We're walking away too.
Yeah, or just not. I don't know. Maybe is she going for another punch? I don't know. What's she doing?
She's hold on.
On the ground, holding her leg, probably.
She's holding her leg. She did not make a sound when she was shot. But she responded. She kept her face did not change. Change. If anyone wants to look for anything in there, they can.
Nope.
But currently, no. Didn't make a sound. Face has not changed. She's holding her leg. However, No, it looks like she did not even have a reaction. And she is now hobbling backwards, but
Okay, so she is out of range.
Yeah, that's
so yeah.
what we needed.
So give me the roll, Dex.
How many
Athletics
people would that
Azoth.
affect? Like, what just...
It'll
4.
hit. Yeah, 4 total.
Including
Okay.
me. I'm fine with it, though.
I haven't really used stamina much before. Does the 2 Azoth I used, or like the additional Azoth I used to charge shock, does it also
Yes, damage.
add to damage? Okay, yeah. So then it's
Yeah.
1L. Okay. Yes. And then an additional damage point, so it's 3.
Yep. So everybody takes 3 lethal. Let me write that down on the paper I have for the grunts.
Grunt 1 and Grunt 2. And
I
Grunt
just
later.
didn't feel like making the same mistake at the end of the Promethean campaign of having Hunter 1, Hunter 2, Hunter 3, and Hunter 4.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so your spark, it definitely singes flesh. And I'm gonna need everybody who wants to be fighting to roll initiative.
Oh,
this is unfortunate.
Yeah, this
What's unfortunate?
this sucks.
No, I'm just saying it's unfortunate that Cherry is still intending to fight this person.
Well, no, I'm
So-
saying this sucks because I have a -4 because
It
shotgun.
sucks because I have 4 lethal damage already.
I don't know if it was already. Well, I know it was touched upon, but disquiet when you use a power, you're flaring your disfigurements.
Yeah, admittedly,
Yeah, I love that loose.
Okay.
it'll happen, but at this point, it doesn't matter if they're disquieted or not. They're going
Right.
to shoot you. So,
Yes. I just thought I'd bring it up.
yeah, so that role's not incredibly important right now.
It does help me though, like with quietism, the power.
Maybe not for the bad guys.
Okay, so just dexterity plus composure.
There is a initiative button at the top right of the page.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay.
And that one you just have to click.
Initiative.
For some reason I'm having like an issue with my stats. It's not like appearing. Like they just look like arrows up and down.
Oh,
Yeah, so that was an issue.
on
It
Firefox.
doesn't work on certain browsers, yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Google
I switched to
Chrome.
Chrome just for these games.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'm
Guess I'm going to leave the superior browser.
I agree with you.
I agree. Yep. Unfortunately, in this one case, it's not superior.
I'm just gonna do this so I can actually have a turn tracker.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh, I should switch to Cherry on the thing.
So, yeah.
So I'm doing that thing again where there's one person that's just not here, and I feel really bad, but I can't. There's not a good opportunity to jump scenes.
No, I get you. I understand.
I'm sorry.
I can do some stuff for a bit though, so
We'll finish on Kalmir. Don't worry.
It's fine. Alright, so that's 8, 9. 9 with a rote action, I believe, is what I have for this. Confirm.
Okay, so this guy,
Who's this
Well.
guy?
question mark guard. one of the three. He pulled a handgun. Is actually not going to use the handgun. It is instead going to run forward and try to restrain Tullus, because he is armed.
Alright.
What's? Who's that?
So, hold up. Let me just confirm if I want to do this.
All right, Titus.
Let me just make sure if I need to do something specific here.
Yeah, so whenever you're done confirming that, I can just check your defense. I'm assuming you want to apply your defense to a grapple.
Yes, my defense is 5.
Okay.
Kind of an average middling defense, honestly.
How do you have 5 defense?
You make a physical focused character.
I know, I just isn't defense isn't oh I suppose you have armor or something. I was just like
No.
isn't defense the
No.
Low
isn't
it.
this the
It's
lower?
athletics plus lower of wits and
Oh
experience.
yes, you have high athletic. Oh I should no, never mind, it wouldn't matter. Never mind.
Not to brag, but I have 6.
I have 4 in this character.
Okay, so he fails.
Okay. Yeah. I was just trying to make sure if my if vigor would just automatically apply or if I needed to burn a point of IT for it. But in this case, I don't even need to worry about it. Vitus, or not Vitus, Tullus kind of just goes, yeah, now you're trying to put your hands on an armed military unit, you're in trouble.
Yeah. So Dorothy does know that they want Sherry alive. So more grapples. I presume Sherry wants to apply her defense.
Yeah. 4 defense.
Yeah, so then it is... Okay.
Yeah.
You still make the contested roll,
Yep.
so I mean,
Oh yes. What's it contested against? I forgot.
strength roll.
Strength brawl. Oh, my 2 dice.
You might want to willpower
I mean-
this.
That's all they had?
Yeah.
No, they had 3. I lied.
Yeah, I'll willpower this. It's not like I can get the instability bonus anyway, so I'll get a willpower right after this. So strength plus brawl, that's what is that again? Okay, wait, so strength plus brawl. How much does willpower give again?
3.
What does it do again?
3.
I needed it, but you know.
Yeah, so they, despite you now almost crippled with your leg, they can't get a hand. They can't get their hands.
Oh, don't take it a negative because it's strength. Wait. Whatever, it doesn't matter right now.
Yeah,
I'll
whatever.
check it later.
I'm pretty sure you do, but I don't care. Stahl.
Yes. Sorry, give me a second. I'm looking for my pyros per turn limit.
At 2, it should
at
be
as
2.
of 2, it's 2, yeah.
All right, so I think I'll just. We can use willpower on our transmutations, right?
I think so, yeah.
I guess I'll just reapply shock again.
To
Right.
everyone? Well, you're gonna do the AoE thing again?
Yeah, unless they suddenly came into range again.
Yeah, so Cherry would be in range this time because
All right, never mind.
if you're stepping forward to catch Dorothy, they're kind of trying to grapple.
Then I use. Yeah. Okay. So I'll try to shock the one who's trying to grapple Cherry using, the what's it called? Spark.
Yeah, just spark.
Arc, I think, actually.
So give me the roll. And are you adding any points of Pyrus to make it up the damage?
No, I'm down to what, 3 pyros? I can't.
Yeah, so it is. Then it's
Then I use a willpower.
1 lethal.
Jeez. That's a +3, right? Yeah.
Yeah, willpower is +3. Yeah, so Cherry,
Mm-hmm.
this person is essentially almost on top of you, trying to grapple you. But all of a sudden, well, the person there is, you know those cartoons where someone grabs the lightning bolt or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not pretty. There's a lot, the smell of charring flesh is almost immediate in your nose as they were struggling, trying to grab you, but their limbs go limp almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And the body falls on you.
Mm-hmm.
Tullus.
I'm gonna first, as I kind of level my shotgun at the guy that tried to grab me, I'm gonna say, your boss is down. And, I kind of bob my head as I pull the trigger. Alright, so that is I'm gonna burn a point of willpower here to make that a rote action.
Professional training is bullshit.
So, alright, so I'm using my shotgun. So, hold on. This is going to get a little wonky here. So, it's dexterity plus firearms.
Man, you just gave this character the bullshit merits, huh?
And then, because it's my specialty, I get +2 because I have area of expertise.
To be fair, they are just a ghoul.
I don't know.
So that is 9 lethal damage.
I think that person's dead.
Yeah, you seen the cartoon? you seen the the Fallout 4 trailer when he takes when he gets shot and then tries to take a drink of soda? Yeah, it's like that except it's blood. This person drops instantly with, well, they're missing quite a chunk of their chest as he sort of flies out with the buckshot.
In Tullus's head, he's just like, I'm really hoping this other person's smart enough. He doesn't want to have to put down all, have everybody go down, but
Cherry, there is a charred corpse. Well, not a corpse yet, but a body on top of you. Technically, they're alive, but it doesn't look it.
Okay. I'm trying to think right now. Oh. What will Cherry do? Because Cherry has a couple options. Well, Well, first of all, this isn't her action, but she will look over to see that Rose is okay.
Apart
Like,
from, like standing back in shock at literally everything that's happening right now, and actually, though, that's something I want to do. I'm going to need a disquiet roll for Rose, because she's not instantly trying to kill you.
oh,
So, let me double check disquiet, but I think it's just your Azoth as a dice pool. Yeah, so give me Azoth as a dice pool.
Sure. Let's just do so. Right, I didn't get extra, right? Yeah, okay, just do.
fuck.
No, she's fine.
Oh no, she's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's really hard for low Azoth Prometheans, admittedly, to cause disquiet.
I'm glad.
But no, she is still quite shocked. Doesn't really know what to say or do at this moment.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay. She took 2 bashing and then how many? 9. How many lethal did she take?
Total?
I'm trying to think how much damage she took.
Total, she took 7 from that last hit.
Mhm.
Took
5 from the first hit.
4 from the first hit.
And then the 2 bashing that I gave
Yeah.
her.
It is that last guard's turn.
Well, if Cherry wants to do anything, if not, it will be.
There's a thing that Cherry might do.
They did. Yeah, Pooter doesn't really know what's happening yet, so
I'm not there.
he wasn't here regardless, so he doesn't know.
That's true.
Well, I suppose there's something I could do.
Are you going to do it, though? Because otherwise I'll just jump to this last guard who is going to run away.
Cherry, not immediately, actually.
Okay. Then, yeah, it is the last guard's turn, who just watched both people get instantly eviscerated, and pauses for not even a second. It's like, this ain't worth it, and takes off in a full sprint back towards the convoy of trucks.
I'm gonna kind of gesture for Stahl to grab him.
Yeah, okay. So I think I have brute force, which allows me, if I go in a 10-foot running start, I can knock him down, which I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna make an unarmed attack with a 10-foot charge, and then
Yeah.
see if that
I think
knocks him
it's
out.
if you do more than his stamina, or
No, I think it's just because
they
Juggernaut
just
type
knocked down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just knocked down. That's
Yeah,
it.
So you just have to hit him.
Yep.
Let's see.
And he is obviously not applying his defense because he is in full sprint and cannot apply his defense.
Panic.
See, does that add? Yeah. Okay. So that also adds 8 again, I think. Right? No, that's only that. Okay. Yeah. Just a regular attack then.
That's all that's needed, luckily.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah,
so I charged after.
Yeah, you barrel through him, and he's on the floor. No, the grass.
At this,
Yeah, just
Tullus is actually going to return to his motorcycle, which still shouldn't be that far, and retrieve any sort of items that he could have to restrain this guy.
Okay. So, I mean, the guy's gonna get up and continue running.
I would assume
so-
Stahl's not allowing that.
yeah, and I'm just gonna sit on top of him.
Is that a grapple? Is that a grapple?
Yeah, just like I'd hold him down with like his arm behind his back and just like push him down, you know?
I'm not even gonna call for the roll. He's on the floor.
Yeah.
Stahl's
Yeah.
like 7 feet. Even if he does get up, he's getting knocked down again. Um,
I get knocked down. I
no,
get up
you,
again.
you return to your motorcycle to acquire
Some zip ties.
whatever it is. Yeah, zip ties, rope. I don't know. What do you
It's-
carry on your motorcycle?
Zip ties. Never know. He drives a Harley. Sometimes parts fall off, so he's got to have zip ties on hand.
Zip ties and duct tape.
Very much. So he's gonna come back and start zip tying the guy up, and kind of gesture for Stahl to drag him over towards Cherry and Rose, and then Tullus is actually gonna kneel down next to Cherry's on the ground, right?
She
Or would she have
She's-
stood up?
she's sitting down now.
Tullus is actually gonna kind of look over her. He does have medicine knowledge with a specialty in first aid, if I could roll that.
Probably what's it called? Like when you seal wounds with heat, I could probably do that with my persistent ability.
Actually, Cherry's gonna say something. Would it be okay? She responds is in her typical monotone. Would it be acceptable for me to quickly borrow your smaller firearm?
Tullus kind of raises an eyebrow, reaches behind him, and, offers the gun, in the palm of his hand, the handle pointing towards Cherry.
Cherry will pick it up, and Cherry, presuming she's not stopped, is going to shoot the now on the ground Dorothy in the head.
Oh,
We'll stop.
Oh yeah, no, Tullus is gonna grab the gun and immediately yank it away. Do we need a roll on this?
No, she will stop if you do.
Yeah, if she's not resisting, then no. If she is, it's a grapple technically.
Okay, yeah,
No,
no.
That's
she-
a real
No,
grapple.
he immediately grabs the gun and he goes, no. Because she is right. She is a civilian. I'm not going to have my weapon kill her by any stretch of anyone's imagination. And he takes the gun back from Cherry.
Cherry stares at the charred, probably bleeding out person.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna live very long.
Well,
If they're even alive still, they're not gonna be alive much longer.
realistically, I would also be not after I finish with Cherry, I would check on her to see if I could do anything at all.
All right, so medical care is kind of weird.
Yes.
So it's an extended action.
Okay.
Requiring successes equal to the total number of points damage suffered by the patient in the field or ER. It's Dex plus medicine, and the interval is a minute.
So Dex plus medicine. Yeah, that doesn't change my roll really any.
Yeah. So achieving successes restores 1 health point lost to bashing damage.
So, what's the limit on this? How many minutes do I have? Because I think my max roll is...
So the problem is, I don't think Cherry has any bashing damage.
No. Cherry, in terms of bashing damage, is completely fine. She has 5 lethal.
Okay,
That's
honestly, with Cherry, though, it's more just I'm just assessing. I'm not trying to heal her.
Okay, then just give me a wits medicine.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you were referring to, whatever her face was.
You can also, if you want, try to... Cherry has thoughts about the situation, though she's not sharing them.
Can we break stoic today? I don't know.
You guys can choose when you try to figure out what Cherry is thinking. I will tell you when she has particularly notable thoughts, but you know.
I look at... Tullus looks at Cherry's leg and goes, "Yep, you got shot. Okay, moving on."
That's a bullet wound.
That's a bullet wound. You'll be fine. It'll just hurt.
As for the other person, if you want to give me a wits medicine to see if they're even alive still.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Or worth saving. Worth taking the time.
That's not wits medicine. That's called talking to Cherry.
Well, I meant, can I reasonably save this person? That kind of thing.
Fair
I
enough.
got 1 success, so I would know.
Nice.
Yeah, so essentially, you could possibly stabilize her, but she's gonna need urgent medical attention, not just first aid.
Yeah.
Or
So
she's not pulling through.
okay. So I immediately turn to Stahl and I'm like, "Get me any sort of... Well, hang him up on a tree or something real quick so he can't get away. But I need supplies from my motorcycle. If you have to drag him with you, go right ahead. I don't care. I just need any sort of cloth that I have in there. I probably have a small first aid kit, realistically. It's something you should always have in your car. So if you could just grab me that and bring it back, I've got to start working on this person.
Is it possible to help with medical rolls? Because I have like a 2 in medicine too.
Well, it would be teamwork, wouldn't it?
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah. What is teamwork a +1 or a +2?
I think it's,
I don't think I've ever seen it come up.
I think it's +2, I want to say.
We'll say it's +2 because I don't feel like looking it up.
And then it
In the
goes...
meantime, I'll get the supplies.
So, it's going to be wits... It's dexterity plus medicine, correct?
Yeah, dex medicine.
What's your dex?
2.
Okay, so mine's going to be higher because I'm assuming my specialty counts here.
Yeah, so by rules as written, you can't heal lethal with field care.
But you
I'm
can't
gonna
stop them from bleeding out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can stop the bleeding.
Yeah,
but
that's perfectly
she's
fine.
gonna have to spend like 2 weeks or so at minimum in the hospital, probably.
Hey, that's, that's fine with me. But, okay, so I get the +2 from that. I'm gonna burn a point of willpower.
Cherry will say, as you're about to do this, that person's not worth saving. She doesn't say this with any emotion in her voice. If you want to try and read further into that, you can, but...
Yeah, Tullus isn't even gonna look up, and he's just going to say all life is worth saving.
He's not gonna be a very good vampire, will he?
He'll just be a very human vampire, but...
I don't know why you're in the military then, but
That's a discussion we can be having at another time. Because I do actually have an answer for that, but obviously he's going to be more focused on this.
I wonder if you would. I wonder if you would hold to that, and if you knew the full history.
So hold on, that's 4 together, 5. Okay, so I get got 4 dice and then a modifier of 4. That's why I was just like, wait, is this math right? And watch all of these. Watch me not succeed. Watch me get
Not a single one.
Yeah, so
Do it.
Oh, whew. I got 2.
yeah, so you have 4 rolls to hit the success cap because it's an extended action.
Okay, what's it to stop her bleeding then? What's the...
You need to hit successes equal to the amount of damage, the total number of points damage stuff, the total number of damage they have, basically.
And how much does she have?
So I can. There's some metagaming, you will know, but 8.
Okay, well, it's just
So
the...
you have 3 more rolls to get 6 more successes.
Okay, and now for extended
Really?
actions, does that willpower count on every roll?
I
Part of me's-
generally don't know.
Part of me's thinking it does, but it's like one of those things that's like in the back of my head that I'm not entirely sure of.
I'll look it up later. I'm
Um,
gonna say no because they're all different rolls technically.
I'll look it up. Hold on.
Yeah, because I thought I know they definitely touch on it, but okay. I guess if he finds out that I can, then I'll just roll a bunch of 3 dice, see if they add anything.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, so that is... Now my roll has gone down to just a +1. Okay. This isn't going very well.
Yeah. Let's see.
So how many do you said 6?
Yeah, so we need 3 more.
8.
8, okay.
Yeah, 6 more from the first roll, but 8 total. You're at 5.
It's only for one roll.
Okay.
Well, it's 1 willpower for a 3 die bonus for a single dice pool. Is specifically what it says.
Yeah, because this is... Well, technically, this is the same dice pool.
Yeah, depends on how you want to interpret it.
I'm not sure. It doesn't say directly. I don't think it counts, but I couldn't tell you exactly.
I'll look. I'll manually look it up because I know there's something that addresses it specifically. It flat out does talk about it in specifics.
Yeah, I don't know where
All right.
it says
Oh,
that.
hold up. I have not been applying. Okay, so this last modifier is going to be a lot larger because I haven't been applying the modifier Stahl's giving me for assist.
Yeah, you kind of forgot to do that.
So hold
So
on,
that's
that's 1, 2, 3. So that would be 6, 8, 9. So this one roll's gonna look really weird because it has all the accumulative assisting that he's been doing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to cauterize the wound or whatever.
Yeah,
No, just with the bolts.
you're gonna be make or break on this one, Stahl. I'm gonna blame everything on you if I don't get this.
You realize the wounds are from your cauterization earlier.
She's been pretty well cauterized.
Yeah.
Oh right, I thought we were doing what's their name? Cheryl.
All right, there we go. 5. That covers it.
So they'll live if they get more medical attention later.
I'm immediately going to lift her carefully, and I'm going to proceed to head on back towards the convoy to deliver her.
Okay.
I don't have
And
anything.
we'll pick up with these characters next session. For now, let's go see what our mage has gotten up to.
What's he doing? Yes. Going to the sound of the big booms.
Yes, Kalmir was quite angrily stomping through the woods. He just wants to sleep.
Too loud here. There's always noise. So about You said miles away?
Yeah. So you're walking for quite a bit in that direction before anything of any real note catches your eye.
Okay.
But it does eventually catch your eye, something. A town, almost a very, very rural town, if you can even call it a town. It's a couple houses along a road. One of the houses is barely standing at this point. It looks like it's a crater. Standing in the middle of that crater, well, I say standing, I mean floating, is a humanoid fire. Sort of just floating there, looking down into this crater.
This seems like something spirity. Shall I use Mage Sight with Spirit? Yes.
It is not a spirit.
It's not. Whoa. Does either Forces or Prime tell me anything? Because those are automatic.
Let me open the Mage book.
Sorry.
I need to like just memorize Mage sites. All right, Forces. Well, it highlights the presence of environmental tilts, fire, electricity, and other hazards. There is fire.
Yeah.
And Prime, it is not a spell.
It's not a spell, it's not a spirit. But it's made of fire and it looks humanish. And it's just floating there, doing...
Yes. It just appears to be looking downwards. Just floating there.
Will approach the crater, look down and see what it's looking at.
Okay. So, in the crater is, well, what you'd expect to see of a house that has almost exploded. Shattered wooden foundations, even the stone foundation is basically blasted away into the basement. Still charred remains of the wood and furniture. And in the center, the basement essentially, is a body. However, it's not exactly a normal body. It almost appears to be leaking a gas. It's a very, very pale green.
Is it toxic?
No.
Okay. Because that would show on Forces, I assume, environmental tilts.
It does not appear to be toxic, no. It's probably not good to breathe because it's probably not air, but,
Like,
you're probably not going to die from breathing it. But if you only breathe it, yeah, maybe.
Okay. Not something you want to just stick your face in and inhale.
Probably not. It's, I don't know, maybe it's like some kind of weird junkie's dream. I don't know.
Is the body... You said the body was charred? Or
No.
is it just look normal and it's just a guy leaking?
Yeah, there's several large, almost gashes that don't appear to be bleeding, however, along the body. The clothes are tattered and singed, but the body itself doesn't appear to be that singed.
Strange place for a nap.
At this point, though, when you do come up to the crater, if you look up again, the fire person has kind of turned and is now just looking at you.
Okay. I will try to address it. Hello? What are you? Basically. You are not a spirit, nor are you from the supernal. That makes you curious. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It doesn't appear to. It doesn't reply or anything. It doesn't speak. But it does sort of kind of float downwards a little bit to be more on level with you.
Is it hot? Can I feel the heat?
Pretty hot.
So it is real fire. It's not like imaginary fire. But it's making no move. Well, it's moving, but making no action to speak.
No. After it sort of floats down to get on level with you, it sort of turns around and looks back down at the body in the crater. And it almost shakes its head before it completely turns around and, well, it appears to walk, even though it's floating in the air, across the crater and away from you.
Away. Okay.
And just sort of walks through the forest. It does appear to actually be using the ground at this point. Noticeably, however, even though it's walking through grass, nothing's catching fire.
I was just about to comment or ask, is it making a trail?
It is not causing a forest fire.
Kalmir was worried for a moment. That's what? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it seems to be. Did it look? I really know if it looked like disappointed or if it had done this to the guy and was just disappointed that it failed to kill it. Oh, that's a thing. The body down there, is it alive with life sight?
It is not.
It's not alive. Well, I'll go down and have a look around it. Not too close, but I want to get a closer look at it. The body.
Okay. So, the body is... They appear to be a middle-aged male. If you had to guess, of Asian descent, like East Asian, you wouldn't know what that means. But I'm giving you a description. Kalmir wouldn't know.
Fair enough.
Kalmir has never seen it personally. But yeah, they're wearing very simple civilian clothes, but tattered, singed. The gashes that you saw earlier, they go pretty deep, and they don't seem to be new because, well, there's no wound here. It appears the wound is healed, open. There was never an actual no new tissue that grew into the wound bed. These kind of cover the body, you know, there are multiple on the chest, on the arms, one down the side of the neck, on the legs, etc.
And they're all singular, as in one gash, not
Yes.
2-3 gashes at the parallel.
And
Okay.
they're all singular.
So it doesn't look like he was mauled by an animal. At least I don't know of any animal that only uses one claw. And he's not alive. Middle of a crater. Is there anything else in the crater?
Give me an investigation.
Okay. It's wits? Or...
Yeah, wits is seemingly correct.
That's gonna be not good. No successes.
Yeah, it's mostly rubble.
Well, I mean, you're an interesting specimen. I do not know what this gray mist is and why you're in a hole, dead. But you don't appear to be doing anything of import. That fire being, though, is still alive and moving. I think I'll follow that. That looks more interesting.
Okay.
Is it going the same-ish direction as the noises?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Similar goals. So yeah, I'll head into the forest the same direction I saw it going.
It doesn't appear to be moving incredibly quickly, and it's also, well, bright. You can see it. It's still ahead of you, but if you started jogging, you could catch up to it pretty quickly.
Let's see. As I'm following it, I don't want to anger it, but I do kind of want to play with it. It is made of fire. Something under my purview. Just a little bit. Because I want to know how it's not burning the forest down as it's walking. So I'm going to try... Where is it? Will that be control heat? No, there's control fire.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
No, this is more just a general question, and so that I know what actually Arcana does he have? Does Kalmir have?
Should I tell him?
You cannot. If you want, you can hide it if you want.
I mean-
Mages.
Mages, it is not for mortals to know. No, that's fine. He's got Forces, Life, Prime, Space, and Spirit.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm going to try to control fire just a little bit to see if it is affected.
Okay. I presume that's a roll?
Yeah, it's a spell. So 3 Gnosis, 3 fire, it's 6 dice. I have 2 reach, so 1 for instant, and that's really all I need. I guess I could do 1 for sensor range. That way I don't have to go up and touch the thing. It is pretty hot. It seems to be alive. Would it have a withstand? Or since I'm not trying to actually do much damage or anything to it, just to see if I can fiddle with it.
I'm gonna say it would have a withstand, but it wouldn't apply it, I guess, because it doesn't really care what you're doing.
Okay. Fair enough. Just 6. I'm gonna use my rain stick as a yantra. That's a +2. It goes. All right, so let's. Oops, wrong button. Clicky that. Oh, I can't click Gnosis to add that to the roll. Oh, it does that automatically. Neat. Okay. Oh, and I fail. So, nothing happens.
You didn't add Gnosis to the roll.
It didn't?
No, you only rolled 5.
Oh, okay. I'll try it again and add another 3. So
You could just give me 3 dice.
I could have. It's too late. Well, the first 3 were 1 success on the first 3 of those dice.
Technically, you rolled a 10, so it'd still be 2 successes.
Okay. I only need 1.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I just want to pull a little bit to my hand, like floating above my hand. Have a closer look at it.
Some of it does get pulled, but it doesn't appear to be entirely fire you can manipulate. It seems to have some normal fire, but the core of it doesn't appear to be natural fire.
Not natural fire. It's not supernal fire, because I would see that. This is just an oddity. This is very intriguing to Kalmir. This is very interesting to Kalmir.
I suppose you could call it a mystery.
Yeah, I could. Because there are those special roles that I forget to do. What are they called? But
I think they're literally called like the mystery rolls. Or it's just for solving a mystery.
Scrutiny. It's called
scrutiny.
scrutiny.
Yeah. Could start scrutinizing it.
Yeah, we don't need it. You play Mage without it. We don't need it.
Well, I mean, if it's not going to be scrutinized, then I'm basically just going to be following it the whole way and just playing with the bits of fire that I can. If we're both going the same direction.
I mean, you can scrutinize it if you want.
All right, so I gotta look that up because I don't remember the rules on that.
Okay.
I looked up these rules earlier today. What is it again? I don't remember actually.
I know it's complicated.
Then
It's an extended roll, and you need to declare an opacity to it, and like I think there were negative.
we'll deal with the rolling for the mystery next time.
Okay.
It has been about 2 hours roughly.
Fair enough. I'll look it up.
Yeah. So we'll start with Pooter, even though we just finished with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all know how Kalmir's feel.
Yeah, pretty much stated. He's very interested in this fire thing, not spirit, not supernal fire, but it's very odd and weird, which is what mages like to look at. And as for me, I'm doing all right. Sorry I was a few minutes late. And I understand focusing on the rest of the group for the majority of the session because, they have a group and Kalmir is by himself. So I totally understand.
I feel bad about it because I don't know. I feel bad about it.
There are just some things you can't help. Is what it is. You got to put the focus on the majority because they're usually doing the more interesting thing.
Okay. So, Cherry's had a day. How's she feeling?
Okay, first of all, I need to ask you some questions.
Oh no!
No, this is just 2 questions, and this isn't. I'm sorry, I can stop.
No, I want to hear the questions.
The first one. I suppose the first question is. These are really basic questions, but would you count this as making progress in pursuit of a conviction touchstone?
You did punch them.
Okay. Hey, the
which
second
then caused them to nearly die, so...
And I figure it's at least worth asking. Hey, I think it's pretty much impossible. Well, at this point, I think Rose has done as much as she can, but would you count this as in some way failing to pursue the subject of a conviction touchstone in like an active manner? Or is this just...
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, that was an accident.
I'm pretty sure we just said that you were pursuing a conviction touchstone.
Yeah. No, it's just like I have to check for both. Okay. Oh, okay. Conviction touchstone pursued. There. Okay. Hey. Yeah, I needed to check. I also had to check for faltering just because I was slightly confused by things and yeah. Okay. Anyway, besides the point. Anyway, okay. So Cherry is currently filled with the rage of 1,000 suns. Huns, and wants to commit murder. She currently does not have the ability. Okay, she's split between two thoughts right now. One, commit murder. Two, is Rose okay? Hey. Okay, three. The third thought is I am in immense pain, and because I just got shot in the leg. Hey. But that third one's not as much as the other two. Touchstones are powerful things. But yeah, she's currently very focused. She's currently very focused on if Rose is okay, and also she's mad. She's mad that Dorothy might survive.
How are you doing?
I am having a lot of fun. I got to engage with things, and I got to have fun, and I got to see other people do things and interesting things, and we get to look at things, and I don't know. There's a whole lot of fun stuff that just happened, and I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying playing Cherry, and I know, and I'm sorry about keep accidentally pressing the route button, and because I know that I wouldn't have, because okay, to be fair, one of those rolls that I used the route button on by accident, and it would have been better for me to fail, so I cursed myself. So that's just the way it goes.
A note on that: you can choose to fail, even if you roll success.
No, I can't.
Not with how high the magnitude on her star is.
There is a specific thing that says I am not allowed to fail. I am not allowed to choose to fail.
Okay, I learned me something.
I was reading through Deviant earlier. Deviant is actually kind of interesting, but it's
Deviant.
complicated.
I love there's a reason Deviant's my favorite. Yeah. Cherry cannot choose to fail. Which is why I need people to look at her more often and roll empathy, because otherwise she will have stoic for the rest of eternity, and she'll never be able to cure a minor instability except by killing somebody or taking a scar or something.
Okay, so how is Stahl doing?
Yeah.
I'd say he's, well, he might have just, or we might have just like turned like an entire group of people against him. So I guess he's not looking forward to the future when I had to deal with that. But he's fine, I guess. He desperately needs radiation, but other than that, we're okay.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I vaporized a dude, which is cool. Or not vaporized, but just charred him.
Like 7 lethal damage in a single shot. Okay.
That person's in the aggravated.
Oh yeah, they are. They can still live because of a character that's also back at those trucks, though.
Oh, that character was there, huh? I have a guess which character, or it might be a character that I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's a character you don't know.
That's fair.
It's a deviant, actually.
Oh, I see. Fun.
But yeah, so I'm trying to give you a community to terrorize, and you drove through it. like your role was to go terrorize people. You know, you're in Savage, but you
I
don't want to hurt
forgot.
people. I don't get it. What do you want me to do for it?
He's throwing bodies at you, man.
I forgot. I guess I'm just worried because I had like 4 lethal damage and not a lot of
Yeah,
radiation.
I
so
can
didn't burn no
understand it,
XP.
admittedly. I can understand it, I guess. But I'm trying to do Promethean things. Tollus, I suppose. How's he thinking? Or what's Vitus dreaming about, maybe?
It is. Well, he's still probably just trying to, since it's still technically night, he's just trying to patch the hole in his wall so sunlight doesn't come through realistically before he goes to bed.
Okay. How's the character you've been playing doing, though?
Tullus is fine. Tullus is concerned about trying to make sure this lady lives. He doesn't really. If the guy wouldn't have tried to grab his shotgun, he would have probably went for a non-lethal option. But you don't grab somebody's shotgun. You don't attempt to do that.
Yeah, I mean, really, yeah, fair enough.
So honestly, he's just hoping that she'll survive. He's done what he can, and he's taking her to people that can help. As for if they start asking him uncomfortable questions, I mean, he's gonna be like, I don't have any way of producing lightning. She very clearly got hit with lightning. Why are you looking at me? I didn't do nothing.
Okay, how are you feeling? What are your thoughts?
I'm okay. I'm fine. I was enjoying. Tullus is a very different character than his father, as we will find out more and more.
Tullus seems to have a moral code. Too bad in this specific case, is Cherry, who normally has a moral code, was down for murder.
But yeah, I'm doing absolutely fine.
Okay. So, general questions, comments, concerns, whatever. And just open the floor.
So
We can try hunting down the rest of them next session, you know? Not too late.
I don't think Tollus is gonna like you doing that, but I can't stop you.
God. Cherry,
This is one of the, better now than later, when we don't expect it. 'Cause they're gonna be hunting us now.
oh, and don't think Tullus isn't gonna be. There was a comment about him not being a great vampire. Oh, don't get him wrong. He will definitely hold this over the person he saves head. Oh, he will use it like a crowbar.
You think they're gonna care?
For our life.
you're talking to
They've been in
someone.
this business for a while. They've
They've been in this business for a while, and they're a member of the Long Night.
Yeah, but
if they catch wind that you're a ghoul at all, they suspect you're not human. They're not gonna care what you say. But
well, that's the nice thing about ghouls is they blend in with humans almost perfectly. Actually, it's perfectly unless they do something. Unless they actually use their abilities.
not gonna stop her. Okay.
Oh, my 3 experience goes to Vitus, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless for some reason you want to level your characters separately. You want to
No,
level your
I'll say-
retainers separately.
As stated, the only way I would do that is if, by
Put in the merits.
putting in the merits to make them better retainers.
Let's open Cherry sheet.
But all right, I will go ahead and close the stream.